Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore. So at the end of my last episode, I had been working on automating certain processes, such as keeping a certain number of plates in my system. I still need to add a few different kinds of plates I want to process in here as well. Also, I did things like automating the production of cables and circuits, things like that. So what do I want to do on this episode? So there's a couple of things I want to do. I want to start to, as you can see, I've actually set up two more blast furnaces here. I've got one more to set up at some point, but for now, what I want to do is start to automate the production of stainless steel a little bit. So a few things I need to do for this. So if we have a look at stainless steel, what do we need? So I want to kind of automate the whole process. So let's have a look at stainless steel. So we start off with the stainless steel dust, which requires manganese, chrome, iron, and nickel, which is several different things you need to require stainless steel. It's actually fairly accurate, to be fair. That's the kind of, you do need nickel, manganese, and chrome to actually make stainless steel, and then it's just a lot of iron. It's all kind of added in. You probably would need some carbon in there as well, but we won't go into the technical details. This is just the chemist in me talking. So what we need to produce that is several different things. So the manganese and the chrome basically are coming from, so if we have a look at manganese, the way I've got this is by crushing up tungsten ore in the industrial grinder. Now we need a couple of things to actually, and then also the chrome. So the chrome I've got from processing ruby ore through the industrial grinder as well. And basically from these, they, what's the word I'm looking for? My brain's totally gone here. So from this, they basically, yeah, they create small piles. So if we create a little small pile like that, it makes a chrome dust, which is quite nice. But we could do the way of automating the small piles coming out of the industrial grinder and then being put into the system. So we are looking for a couple of cyclic assemblers. Here we go, cyclic assemblers from thermal expansion. So first of all, we need a couple of machine frames. Do we not have any glass in the system? No, I do. It's just not enough items being screwy again. There we go. So let's build a couple of machine frames. I need a couple of redstone reception coils, like so. And then we just need a load of gears. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 copper gears. We need 4 tin gears. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That should, and we need 2 chests. Okay, so 1, 2 chests. There we go. Fantastic. 1, 2 cyclic assemblers, fantastic. We're also going to need a couple of ME interfaces, I believe. No, we need a couple of ME export buses and import buses. So let's go one basic export bus, and we're going to go ME basic import bus. I need some sticky pistons. There we go. Make a few of these. I'm always making these, so let's just make like 20. What I should really do is put all these ME recipes in the system, but I just never get around to it. So 1, 2 import buses. I need 1 more basic export bus. There we go. Fantastic. Let's get it down over here. So I can use the universal cables. This doesn't matter. This basically outputs any kind of power, so they should be gaining power. They've pretty much gained it almost instantaneously, which is quite nice. We then need to sort out how these are going to look. So we need to have blue in at the top, and I'll have orange coming out the back. Yep, that's perfectly right. So we'll do the same with this one. So blue and orange. There we go. That's not right. It's because it is that one I wanted. There we go. So then we need to plop down a couple of these bits and bobs. So let's fly up here. I will need to make one of these for titanium dust as well, which I might do. Actually, saying that, let's do that now. While I'm at it, I'll do it for titanium as well. So let me go back to cyclic first. There we go, cyclic assembler. Oops, a daisy, wrong kind of gear. I want the thermal expansion ones. 1, 2. And 1, 2. There we go, fantastic. 1 more machine frame. Give me glass. I see glass. There we go. 1 more machine frame. 1 more chest. Oh yeah, 1 more reception coil, of course. There we go. Fantastic. And then need 1 more of each. So if we go back to ME, need 1 more basic import bus, 1 more basic export bus. There we go. So let me put you on there. Grab the, put down the last cyclic assembler. Clear you. There we go. Fantastic. We need the basic export bus. Oops, a daisy. There you go, plop that down, and then we need 3 import buses along the back. 1, 2, 3. They're all connected up. They are all connected up. Fantastic. So then we need to start putting things in there. So what we need to do is come up with these little templates. So if we close down the configuration, basically what I need to do now is make a schematic. So let me find a schematic. So I need to actually make one of these first. So blank schematic, which is 2 paper and a blue dye or lapis basically. So we're going to make 1, 2, 3 schematics. We then need to make titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chrome. 1, 2, 3, 4. And manganese. So finally 1, 2, 3, 4. In terms of the chrome, when I start to run out of that, what I will then need to do is set up something to do with the... I'm going to need to automate my industrial electrolyzer. I might need to make a second one of these for electrolyzing bauxite as well. So let me think about that in a second. If I've got time, I'll set that up at the end. But for now, we're just going to set up these cyclic assemblers. So we're going to put... so we need to make a schematic. So we need to do 1, 2, 3... Oops, a daisy. 4, clear that, there we go. So 4, what's the word I'm looking for? So put in a blank schematic. So 4 chrome makes a 4 small piles of chrome dust make a big pile of chrome dust. There we go. So that is in place, and then we can literally just go small pile of chrome dust in there, and I'll start exporting it, and it'll start making chrome dust, which is nice. So then we need to do that for the rest of these. Put in a blank schematic. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit enter. So that's the titanium one. There we go, and then finally we need to do it for manganese. So we need to say blank schematic, manganese. So I only need one of these apparently. There we go, that's manganese, and then we can just put you in there, and that will be crafting up everything, which is nice. So that is automatically making chrome, that's automatically making titanium. Fantastic, that's what I like to see. For the titanium and the chrome, I will need to set up industrial electrolyzers to automate the production of that from like the ruby dust and things like that. So we're going to be looking at I'll need to do this for ruby dust as well actually, so I need to make another cyclic assembler and add that on to the right of there for ruby dust. So I've got, what other small piles have I got? Grossular dust, I don't even know what that's for. Silver dust, gunpowder, saltpeter, ooh, we've got saltpeter dust, nickel dust, thorium, small pile of iridium dust. Where the hell did I get small piles of saltpeter? Small pile... That's not going to tell me, is it? Of course it's not. But yeah, I'm going to need to do that for ruby dust as well, and then basically tell it to only electrolyze up to a certain amount of chrome, I suppose. So this will make, I don't know, we've got like a few, we're going to have like a couple of stacks. So what I'll have is say like as soon as there's a certain amount of chrome in the system, that's when it'll stop crafting. But where were we? So we're looking to make, what is it? We're looking to make stainless steel. So stainless steel, here we go, stainless steel. Right, so what do we want to do now? So, my brain is totally gone here. I'm going to need like 2 or 3 more blast furnaces set up to automatically craft all of these things, but let me have a look. So, we need to then come up with the recipe for crafting stainless steel. So, if we go upstairs, here we go. So, where's my pattern provider? That's what I'm looking for. So, we need to do that, so we can encode that. So that makes 1 pile of stainless steel. Fantastic. So that can go in the system. Here we go. So 1 pile of stainless steel. Fantastic. But the one problem with that stainless steel is that it requires pulverized nickel and pulverized iron. Now, while I get some of my pulverized, while all the pulverized stuff from the mechanism system gets automatically smelted. Oh yeah, by the way, I also upgraded my system over here, so it actually includes every single kind of ore slurry now, which is quite cool. So I've got one whole chain of the 5 times ore processing for each metal, and then because it's such a slow process, I've then just told it to actually start producing crystals just from the advanced factory, and that is apparently all out of oh great, so that is really kind of bottlenecked really badly. Oh dear, that's not good. So apparently I've actually used up a hell of a lot of I've got like no brine basically. I think that's the problem here. I might have to disable this thing, so I'll have to active without signal, so on active without signal? No, active with signal. So that should, in theory, stop inputting things now until it's got a redstone signal. Because basically what I've done is I've totally drained my system dry of hydrogen chloride. So I'm going to have to wait for that to kind of basically refill itself, I think. That's what I'm looking for, yeah. So let me kind of disable you as well. just so it doesn't import anything. So this is going to continue producing shards for now. And I didn't realise I'd drained it, because it was looking fine. It seems to have drained it quite badly since then, so it's producing a little bit. So basically, as some brine comes in, it will start to produce again. But I think it's because I've basically let the brine run dry. So if we have a quick look at that, just to see what's going on, I think it's because the problem with the brine is that it just runs out of power like really quickly. And when I've suddenly got like a lot of ores to process, so yeah, it's producing brine. It's just producing at a very slow rate. So it's basically just heating up. So there's not really much I can do about that apart from remembering to sleep more regularly. Let me just close that down. Yeah, it's the only thing I can really do about that, or I can basically in future actually make some more salination towers, which is what I might have to do actually. I might have to make 2 or 3 more of them just so that there's less of a bottleneck. But that'll be something for me to do off camera, I think. Where were we? So yeah. Do I have a spare pulverizer in here? I'm fairly sure I do. Excellent, I do. So, what I need to do is get you an ME interface. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. An ME import bus. Basic import bus, there we go. It's one of them. Because what I'm going to need to do now is let's grab some iron. Some ferrous. There we go, ferrous ingot. I also need some... Do I have any iron dust in my system? That is a question. I do have 1 bit of iron dust, and I also need a bit of ferrous, which I can do downstairs. So let me go drop down here. Quickly, set up this pulverizer. Like so. We need to pulverize a bit of ferrous first. That is obviously filled up with power almost instantaneously. There we go. So what I'm going to need to do is set up a couple of patterns. Where were we? So let me grab a... So that's gone to ferrous metal. Let me just check the recipe for stainless steel. It does say nickel dust, but I'm hoping that I'll just use iron. I'm hoping it'll recognise the ore dictionary and use ferrous dust. Fingers crossed. We'll have a look in a second when we do this. So what I'm going to do is do the ferrous dust. So we've got pulverised iron, pulverised ferrous. So we need to encode this into the system. So was that for... No, it was the wrong way around. Whoops, daisy. So ferrous goes to ferrous. So this will be for the pulverizer downstairs. Clear that. Put in iron. And pulverized iron. There we go. Encode. Pulverized iron, pulverized ferrous. Excellent. So I can put these away now. Then what we need to then do is drop down to here. Set this whole system up. So let me put you down on top if it'll bloody let me. There we go. Oh no, Jesus Christ. There we go. Oh, god damn it. I'm holding down a shift and it's not working. There we go. Finally. I need to set this up. So let me do you. We need blue on top and I want orange out the back. So I can put the basic... I want orange out the back. That's the back, not the side. There we go. And then I need some ME cabling. So temporarily. ME cable. There we go. I need 2. Also need some more interfaces. So let me craft up 10 of them quick. Just so they're making while we're doing other bits and bobs. Connect you up. So that will now be all set up. I can put in iron and ferrous. So whenever the stainless steel needs iron or ferrous metal, if there's any missing from the system, it can literally just pulverize them up straight away. So now is the acid test. Can we actually craft some stainless steel? So let's have a look. Stainless steel. So basically I want to make 18 of you, which would be 2 piles. Just made 18 pretty much straight away. Fantastic. So we're missing ferrous now. So let me try again. So let me have a quick look at stainless steel. What's stored craftable? Let me make 9 more. And it's made it. That's pretty quick. So obviously it ran the ferrous metal. Unless I've got nickel dust in here, that could also explain a few things. Nickel... apparently I've already got nickel dust in the system. Whoops-a-daisy, I did not realise that. Let's try this again. So once more with feeling. So let's make 10. Begin. Oh, 9 even, sorry. Now with that pulverizer, will it make it? That is the question. Stainless... Take it off store craftable. Now it has not made that, so let me just double check the crafting terminal up here, see what it's missing. So I might need to fiddle around with the recipe and make sure that it's got ferrous and not iron down. So it is missing pure iron, and so yeah, it's got to be the particular kind. So I'm going to have to replace that in the system. So let me head down to here. What we need is take you out because you're wrong. We'll right click you like that. So basically what we need to do is, if we go into here, clear you, put you back in, we need to do stainless steel. Like so. You shift click you in, and then what I need to do is clear all of this out. Manganese and chrome are problems, they're both the GregTech ones, but what we need is iron. So we need pulverized iron like so, and we need the pulverized ferrous, just so it will... Will it make a ferrous? Where'd it go? Oh, unless I've got that processing upstairs. That is a problem. Let me have a quick look. Have I got that automatically set to re-smelt? Let me have a look, trying to find the right one. Yeah, pulverized ferrous metal. Whoops-a-daisy. I forgot. Oh crap, I took whatever that was out. I have no idea what I just cleared there. Whoops-a-daisy. I might have to recheck the video when I go back to that, see what I destroyed. So, yeah, I can't do the ferrous downstairs. So, let me craft one of them. So I've got like 2,000. Let me just take out ferrous metal from the pulverizer. Is that... No. Where's ferrous metal? Yeah, I'll take out ferrous from there, just so I don't make any more. There we go, so we've got the one ferrous metal from there. So I didn't realise that. I didn't realise that I'd actually been processing a lot of ferrous metal, which was a bit daft of me. Where am I going? So I need to go to here. Here we go. So ferrous goes there, and then iron goes in like so. So in code. There we go. So that should hopefully work now with the nickel and ferrous in the system. I've got plenty of ferrous, so it's not as though it's... going to be too much of a problem. I'm just trying to think if there's any other way I can do that. So the only other way I'd think of it being able to do it would be to use a machine that... So the only other way I could do this would be to basically, I think, would be to use like a macerator. Do I have an automatic macerator? I think I do. And instead of using that, it would then produce... let me have a look. So ferrous... So what can I do with that? If I run it through the macerator, I would get pulverized ferrous metal from thermal expansion still, I think. So that wouldn't change anything. The only way this would be different would be if I'm just rambling here, but I think the problem I'm going to face is that I want to process the ferrous ore upstairs, so I might just have to smelt that or run it through an induction smelter, something like that, just because I can't pulverize it down now. Or because if whenever I pulverize it, basically it's just going to turn straight into whenever I pulverize down the ingot, it's basically just going to get resmelted if I try and process it that way. So that's going to be a bit confusing. So so yeah, that's annoying. But hopefully now with the stainless steel, if we go back and craft 9 more, begin, it will then endeavour to pulverize down some stuff in here. Yeah, it's pulverizing down the iron ingot. Which is fantastic. So hopefully we go back to here. Stainless. There we go, 36. So now we just need to basically have this set up to automatically smelt. So I'm just wondering whether or not it's worth... I think I'm going to auto smelt it, I think. Or do I set it up as a... I can't decide here because... I think I'm going to set it up as an ME interface, just because whenever I want stainless steel, I don't think there's any use for stainless steel ingots. It's always stainless steel plates. Let me have a look at the ingot. So is there any use for the ingots apart from being made into plates? I don't think there is. No, so there's no use doing that. So let me grab an ME interface. So we want ME interface. There we go, like so. I need a load more ME cabling, so let me go for ME... Oh, I can just do it here, can't I? Let me craft 64, so hopefully that should craft up fairly quickly. How much glass have I got in the system? I should just make glass in theory. So, ME cable. How much are you making? It's made 3 more so far. So what I'm basically going to need to do now is take this interface, put that down there. I think I should be able to. So I might have to keep this one for anything that requires plates being made up, I suppose. And then have other ones basically also making ingots and things. I'm just trying to think here. What's the best way to actually make this? I'm just curious. Sorry, I'm just rambling now. So let me. yeah, I need more ME cabling first so I can hook this up. So I'm just trying to think about what I'm going to do here, and my brain's just like totally going. So I need an ME import bus. So, oops-a-daisy, ME import bus, basic import bus. There we go. You can go down on the side of this, I believe. Hopefully go down the side. There we go. Connect you up, and then I need to somehow connect this up. So let me start putting things over. Let me turn on flight control. Flight control to Major Tom. I'm going to pull all of this over to the... my brain's totally gone. My brain is just totally gone this morning now, so I'm going to pull all these over to here. There we go. Start moving this over this way. Fantastic. How much have I got? Am I going to have enough? Possibly. Just about. Hopefully it would have created a few more by now. Let me just drop this down. Oops-a-daisy. Did not mean to do that. There we go. So ME cabling. So I'm literally like one short. Curses. ME cable. There we go. One more. That'll do for now. So let me drop you down there. So that is all hooked up. So then I need to come up with some way. Do I have any stainless steel in the system? Stainless steel. I've got excellent. I've got 8 stainless steel, 8 stainless steel dust, and then do I have a stainless steel plate? Not quite yet. So let me just run a second one through the plate bending machine real quick, which is still on this floor. Oh no, they're all downstairs now. Whoops-a-daisy. So it will eventually go through here. So let me drop in a stainless steel. Like so. There we go, stainless steel. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna need to do certain things here. So stainless steel, I definitely want it to just only be craftable, whereas chrome, I think I want it to be automatically being smelted. So basically what I'm going to tell it to do is export chrome into an industrial blast furnace up until a certain amount is in the system, at which point it is just going to stop. Where was I? So I need to come up with a couple more recipes for here. So let's clear you now. So 1 stainless steel dust would go to a stainless steel... Oops-a-daisy, did not mean to do that. We'll go to a stainless steel ingot in the industrial blast furnace. So that should hopefully work. And then I need some more blank patterns. So ME blank pattern. Here we go. Oh, I'm out of glass apparently. So whoops-a-daisy. Let's drop you in there. So we need to then say... 1 stainless steel ingot goes to 1 stainless steel plate in code. Clear you out. So let me try this out now. So let's drop down here. I need to put the stainless steel ingot one. Yeah, 1 stainless steel dust goes to 1 stainless steel ingot in the industrial blast furnace. That should be fine. And then the plate needs to go over here. So stainless steel is now in the plate bending machine. So let's first of all try to craft. So how many ingots do I have? Let me have a quick look at. Stainless steel, sorry, stainless. So I've got 7 stainless steel ingots in the system at this time. So let me go to store craftable. Let's see if I can craft one more. We'll go over to the industrial blast furnace. And it's working. It is slowly smelting away, which is nice. So whenever I need stainless steel, I can tell it to automatically craft some stainless steel, which is quite nice. And then in theory, I should then just be able to... when I should be able to just start up the whole process now. So I can basically say, smelt up X amount of stainless steel for me, and while it might take a little while, I'm thinking of adding in some overclockers to these, maybe like a couple in each, just so that they go a bit faster. I think if you like look at this one, I can't remember where it was, but I think if you like pick it up, it does tell you that it's got an overclocker upgrade in it, and like the different coils and things. So I do need to basically put some overclocker upgrades in all of these just so they're a bit faster. Like if we have a look at stainless steel, how long is it supposed to take? Stainless steel ingot, industrial blast furnace, it takes 275 seconds. So that is almost 5 minutes to smelt up 1 stainless steel. That is crazy. So I think with the overclocker upgrade, it essentially halves that. So I'm going to need to come up with some system for automating the production of overclockers, as I'm going to need a hell of a lot of them, especially when I start moving on to the fuel processing for the what's the word I'm looking for? The fusion reactor. That does require a hell of a lot of electrolyzers and centrifuges. So what I'm basically going to be doing is what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, I also moved down my Steam Dynamo system. So my Steam setup is all down here now, which is quite nice. It's also making use of transfer nodes to transfer the liquid, so hopefully should be a wee bit faster. So this is all being hooked up. So this is all. So all of my power is now coming from this little sector here. So all of this is all my power generation. So what I might do is I might carry on upgrading this. I know you Delicam moaned at me for using lava, but I might still use it as like as a backup, or just like an extra source of power. I'm going to add in maybe 1 or 2 more big reactors to this setup as well. Maybe some more big turbines. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I might even make a railcraft boiler and hook that up to a much larger turbine, which would be quite cool. So I don't know if I ever did a video on turbines. Can you let me know if I actually did a video on this? Because I know I set this up. I'm fairly sure I set this up off camera and never actually showed you guys how to set up a big turbine. So I might do that at some point. Make myself a railcraft boiler with some of the extra charcoal I've got. Let me have a quick look. How much charcoal have I got? 162,000. Yeah, I'm going to set up a railcraft boiler in one episode, and a turbine, and basically make a huge big turbine, something like that, which would be quite cool. So because obviously these steam dynamos don't use up anywhere near the amount of charcoal that I'm producing, so that'd be quite cool. But I think I'm all done for now. So I've got the production of stainless steel automated, which is quite nice. I do need to start the automation of. So what do I want to do next? So I want to start getting more of these machines moved down. So what I might do on the next episode is just try and move some of these machines down. I think this is insufficient energy. Great. What's wrong with it? Is it just like not hooked up or something? Is that? I'm sure that's hooked up to my system, unless it's just too far away or something. So these need to basically be set up a bit better. I don't know why, but these are apparently just way too far away from any kind of source of energy now. So these need to be moved downstairs. So I need to start automating some more of these machines, like the assembling machine, canning machine. So I need to do some more stuff. So what I think I might do on the next episode is start to automate the electrolyzation of stuff, which would be quite cool, and then maybe look at some more automation. So what I've got like metal formers, recyclers, lathes, so plate cutting machines, so things like that. So I need to figure out what I need to automate, what I need to move downstairs, and stuff like that. So I've got some things to do for the next few episodes, which is quite nice. I'm always happy when I've got things to talk to you guys about. So let's give the end of the episode for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.